Hello there, guys. Today is a virtual tour of the Cleveland Centre in Middlesbrough. And as you probably know, all shops have now reopened, so still doing some virtual tours, but hopefully we'll start doing stuff like this in the flesh again. So anyway, here we are in Middlesbrough. And anyway, the first store we can see is HMV, which is a record store. And there's a lot of stores. You've got Poundland, you've got Pharmacy, you even got the Euro Change, and you even got the Yorkshire Linen right there. So there's so many different shops to be seen here. And Jigsaw Puzzles Direct. You even have Iceland, Costa Coffee, and then, of course, you've got the Toy Shop, which is right there. And Toy Town has been expanding rapidly across the UK. And then, of course, you've got New Look. And there's a few closed down shops. Top Shop, which are not reopened after all this lockdown rubbish. Because, as you know, they have not made it throughout the coronavirus pandemic now. And there's JG Sports, and opposite you've got Boots. You've got H&M here as well. And of course there's a WH Smith, which is in a very nice old traditional condition. As you know, I love the old designs of WH Smiths. And there's the other side of Boots, Pharmacy, and of course you got Psych. And there are loads of different shops here and loads of different exits. It's possibly one of the smallest malls here. And there is H. Samuel, and you got the Durham Bed Centre. And then next is the Disney shop, which is more basically Christmas, which is actually a Christmas design. Of course, you've got the label. And this is Pound World, which is closed. It's now branded as One Below, I assume. So that is the Cleveland Centre in Middlesbrough. So now that we've done the tour of the shopping centre, the Cleveland, we are now going down the high street. And here's one shop here, BHS. It is now a branch of Sports Direct, and you've got the likes of USC in there. As you know, Sports Direct is now in part with USC. Of course, you got Card Factory, Dykeman, Shoe Zone, Holland and Barrett as well. So we're now going down the high street in Middlesbrough. You got the Darlington Building Society, Pyrenar, Beaverbrooks, River Island, and here's Boots again, Starbucks and Stormfront, and other part, Top Shop, and the New Look, Virgin Media, and of course Maplins, which went bust in 2018 along with Toys R Us. And then you got Alias, don't know what that shop was previously. Of course, Gift to Max. Loads of them pop-up shops in Middlesbrough. And let's continue going down. Of course, there were so many different shops here in Middlesbrough years ago. Of course, you used to have Thomas Cook, which is now Hayes Travel. Of course, you got Bright House, which went into administration just on the COVID-19 pandemic. And of course, you got Cash Generators as well, which is a cash for gold shop, which people absolutely get sick of. And of course, you've got KFC as well. So there's lots of different shops. And of course, you've got Budgeons. So anyway, we're now going back into the city of Middlesbrough and carrying on down the high street. Going back to where the old BHS was. Now the Sports Direct store. Of course, you got M&S, Marks and Spencer's here. as well. And Santander, which used to be known as Avi Nationals. Of course, Halifax and all the other banks that you'd find in Middlesbrough. This is why people want to come to Middlesbrough, to see all these places. Of course, Tony and Guy's, hair salons. There's far too many of these hair salons. You've got Trespass. You even have Clinton's as well, which is a card company. And of course you've got Next and Thompson's, now 2E. And Miss Selfridge as well. We're now going down part of the High Street. Of course, Hayes Travel, which, you know, already bought the Thomas Cook stores. And so, does that bring you in? Anyway, carrying on. So there's House of Fraser as well. And there's a lot of shops here in the town of Middlesbrough. So why do people want to go to Middlesbrough? I don't know. So there's the bus interchange in Middlesbrough, and also the area where the BBC Tyne Tees takes place. So then we are now in the Hill Street Centre. Of course, you've got Brand Max, which is a clothing store. Don't know who used to occupy that unit. Looked more like an original Sports Direct. Of course, you've got Primark here, which is one of those best shops where everyone tends to go for their shopping bargains. There's Superdrug here as well. Of course, Bargain Boys. I think that used to be Woolworths back in the day. So there's far too many of them. So there's a lot of Bargain Boys around these days. And you've got H. Samuels, F. Hines, Warren James, Perfect Home. Far too many of these shops here in Middlesbrough. OK Gent, Supercuts, Burger Kings, Studio, and then Couplands. So there's a lot of them shops in the town of Middlesbrough, and everyone loves going into Primark in any specific town where there's one, because that is one of the most attractive. Of course, you've got Thomas Cook, which is now Hayes Travel. And of course, you've got Mankind, which is them kind of specific gadget shops, which you'll find these days, because gadget shops are taking over big names, because there's no call for any other big names. Of course, you've got Clark's, Yours, Card Factory, Thornton's, Free Store. Thornton's has stopped trading now because of the coronavirus. And Monsoon, Body Care, Love Forever, Ramsden's. And this is M&S just coming here. Of course, you've got Collectibles just right opposite. Which is one specific store. And M&S has been trading for numbers of years now. And here is Debenhams. As you know, Debenhams has stopped trading because of all the coronavirus. So anyway, we just come out the centre. So anyway, we're now going to be going upwards. So that was the main town's shopping centre in Middlesbrough. So we are now at the Captain Cook Square Mall in Middlesbrough. Of course, you got Poundland, Waterstones, and JJB. JJB went into administration in 2012. Shelter, TK Maxx, Entertainer, and this is one of the main anchors, TJ Hughes. As you know, I love a bit of TJ Hughes, one of the best known department stores to be in. So there is TJ Hughes, one popular brand. Of course, USC and the Co-op travel with that red logo on. Of course, here is Wilkinson's, Wilco's, which is also another popular store. Of course, there's the escalators within the store. So look, there's quite numbers of stores here that have upper levels. And this is Peacock's. And then you've got the back of the pound shop, of course. There's a lot of stores here in Middlesbrough.